Namaste, Witchlings. Hello, hello, hello. Oh no. Alright. It is chaos in this house this morning. Just for me. Hey, Will. I am being even more chaotic than usual. Having a great day. My hair looks like shit. Alright. It's okay. I'll be putting the scarf on in a minute anyway. Hello. That's a new name. How are you doing today? There's a part of me that wants to say I'm not normally this chaotic, but that would be a lie. I am, unfortunately, the embodiment of chaos. It's grand in this house. Chaos reigns supreme. You are so correct, Will. Hello, Bean. Yay, that is awesome. Yep, it is late in Germany right now. Go get some rest. We do this every day at the same time. And then sometime that in the next 24 hours, the man behind the curtain releases the entire episode as shorts, and he will edit out some of the chit chat with the with the chat. So, all right, there we go. I almost feel like myself. Okay. Yep. Let's see. It's 1. It is 10:30 in Italy right now in the morning. Wait, no, 10:30 at night. That was correct. Ow. Ta-da. All right. Yep. What time is it for me? It is 22:02 right now, so 1:40 in the afternoon. I'm going to, now that I am, 13:38. Now that I am able to breathe and I'm not running around like a chicken with a head cut off, I'm going to say, please be mindful of the energy. Please be mindful of the energy you bring into my space and be respectful in my chat so that Arnold and the mods do not have to find you with the banhammer.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Coffee is good. Bad day. All right, y'all. Hey, Amy. Good to see you. All right, now. My brain just went blue screen of death. Okay, we're doing great. Why, thank you for the flower. We appreciate it. Oh, fingers. Okay, so. Satyakti, I think is how it's pronounced. Please tell me if I butchered your name too badly. Thank you very much for the flowers. I am still dancing to the music in my head. We're doing fabulous. Aw, thank you, Will. Puppy is going to come up and say hi. That side is fine. It has a tail. That way, die. There's Puppy. I fixed it. Breathe, die, breathe. Of all the things to suck at, I suck at breathing. I'm doing Stella. All right. Let's get started. All right. Today's episode weaves commitment, clarity, and reassessment guided by Seraphina's steady presence. Namaste invites us to honor all we accomplish, while self-compassion asks us to nourish joy. Stay for a moment of Zen on wonder and being. Welcome, welcome. Oh, namaste, my witchlings. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am brilliant. Didn't notice I still had my mic muted. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome one and all to Dice Daily Divination and Self-Care. This is where magic meets mindfulness, where we weave together the sacred spiral flow, honoring the day, listening to the cards, and caring for ourselves along the way. So welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, hey, hi, hello, and welcome. Each day we flow with the sacred spiral. I am Di, your favorite yoga witch and guide on this. So let's step into today's spiral together. That means go grab your favorite crystal. I am playing with a piece of obsidian. Light your candle or incense. Cozy up with your cup of coffee, tea, or whatever brew fills your mug today. And let's step into today's spiral of wisdom and self-care together. Also, breathe, Di. Don't forget to do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing, because it helps keep our Witchling circle growing and our daily spiral turning. All right. All right, y'all. We are now able to have members. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Exciting. You can now join us as a Witchling member. And they get you access to all sorts of awesome stuff. So please do us the favor of joining and subscribing. Wee woo. Wee woo, wee woo. Wait, it's not a slot machine. I just said that out loud. I just derailed myself. Give me a second. All right, we're going to take a sip of coffee, and then we're going to talk about the shop. It's okay. All right, here we go. So, step into the Yoga Witch shop, where magic meets movement and everyday rituals get an upgrade. Browse my handmade, intention-infused jewelry, and then snuggle up with the Yoga Witch mugs, yoga mats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, dog sweatshirts and collars, and so much more. Treat yourself, bless a friend, maybe a furry friend, and bring a little witchy sparkle into your daily life. We have earrings such as these that I am wearing right now that I made myself up in the shop. Let me fix that real quick, like boom and boom. Now hold it so I don't drop it. Hello, cute little tarot card earrings. Are they not adorable? I'm trying. There we go. Now y'all can see them. I made these myself. They have become my favorite pair. So you can see those and so much more in the shop at theyogawitch.shop. Check it out. Okay, we Yep. We are now on to birthdays. We do have a couple of birthdays coming up. All right. I know you did, Chloe. I have a pair set aside just in case I do get that order. So, That way I know I'm not going to sell them. But I do have some bad news. We are not going to be in Bellevue this coming weekend. That particular fair has been canceled and will be rescheduled. The weather is just not conducive. Oi, Amy. There we go. I hope so too, hun. And I have the gold ones, and the ones that I have set aside are the black ones. So, let me know which ones you prefer. Because if you like the gold ones, I'll stop wearing these and start wearing the black ones. Don't put the lighter away yet, Di. All right, ladies. Oh, the black ones are the ones in the shop. Okay. Thought so. I need to take pictures of the gold ones. Silly cat. Roger that. I will make sure that those get up to, well, all right. Good to know, Chloe. Okay, you know what then? I will make sure that they are clean before they are shipped if they get ordered. But I will go to wearing the black ones. Esme is a very silly cat. All right, here we go. There we go. Nope. All right. Whoops, I just smacked the earbud. All right, y'all, let's move on to our birthdays for today. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Today's birthday is an interesting one. Happy birthday to the man behind the curtain's ex-brother-in-law. Here is to a fabulous birthday, Grant. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy birthday. Okay, we have some honors. Today we are lighting the way through the veil for Anthony Geary, who is Luke from Luke and Laura of General Hospital fame. He passed yesterday from complications from surgery he had a few days ago. He will be sorely missed. A dear friend's son is undergoing top surgery today, and we are wishing him a smooth recovery. Another friend's son, who is diabetic, underwent surgery this morning for diabetic retinopathy. We are wishing him a very speedy recovery. And my little cousin had surgery this morning for something not related to those, and their doctor says it all went well and that it should be a smooth recovery. We are wishing all of them a gentle recovery time. Surgery sucks, especially around the holidays. And we are also lighting our candle for all of our witchlings and their loved ones who are dealing with some really tough situations. As I light our candle, may our light be a beacon of hope in the darkness for those stumbling and lost along the way. We are also holding this candle and holding space for survivors and victims of gun and domestic violence worldwide, and remembering them here in our circle. And with the lighting of our candle, our circle is closed, and we extend an invitation to the ancestors to join us here today. Clank. Boom. Thank you, Amy. I wasn't sure if they wanted it explained, so I was being slightly vague, but yeah. Poor kid. Y'all are just going through it in that house right now. All right. We are also holding space for everyone who has been flooded out here in the state of Washington. Had a really ugly thing happen yesterday. A levee, I don't know if a levee in Auburn, it failed, and therefore the town flooded and people were evacuated post haste. Okay. Oh, and apparently the news says we lost one person in that, which that it was only one person is amazing. It was horrifying. Hello, Giovanni. Okay. Middle. Okay, so party girl, is that who you are? Vur? And yeah, kind of, sort of, yes, Amy. I have not touched base with them. Oh my god, have I got to fill you in on some shit. Okay. All right, my witchlings, let's go ahead now and take a quick peek at the holidays that are weaving their way through the spiral of this day. And tell me, my darlings, my dears, my witchlings, how do you plan on weaving today's holidays into your magic? Let me know in the comments. I really, really, really love seeing how you guys bring these little celebrations to our own unique days. So we are starting today with Wright Brothers Day. Today we honor the courage it takes to try something totally unproven. Wright Brothers Day reminds us that progress happens because someone is willing to risk failure, challenge gravity, and believe that persistence can carry us farther than fear ever will. Next we have National Say It Now Day. Today we speak the words that matter. National Say It Now Day invites us to express truth, gratitude, love, and boundaries in real time, reminding us that honest communication is an act of care for ourselves and for one another. Last but not least, anybody who says something negative about this, I will personally ban. It is International Day to End Violence Against Sex Workers. Today, we stand in solidarity with sex workers and affirm their humanity and right to safety. In this house, work is work, whether your body is sold to corporate America or for corporate America, and absolutely no one deserves shame, harm, or violence for how they survive. Those are our holidays today. What do y'all think? Oh, that's what the man behind the curtain was just letting me know, Chloe, that the silver ones are the ones that are up. I will make sure a picture gets taken of the gold ones today, or I will just add them to that listing as an option. They will be there, challenging gravity or defying it. I should not have done that. That's okay. I have something else to drink in here. Speaking of drinking, I see that. We'll make sure you get them, Chloe. I'm so frustrated with my grocery delivery. I ordered my creamer because I'm low, and I will only drink one brand of creamer. And even if I did drink another brand, Starbucks would not be it. I got two bottles of Starbucks creamer today, and I'm gonna scream. But that's okay. We'll deal with it, right? Right? Good, good. Sorry, but I will make sure that you get those. We'll figure something out here. Why am I dancing to the music? What is the music in my head today? I don't even know. Okay. Mousy moves up there. Grab the cards. At least it's a recognizable song now, even if I don't want to listen to DuckTales. Let's go play with the cards for today. We're hoping. All right, y'all. We have our oracle cards. All right, y'all. Here are our oracle cards. Take a listen to this and let me know what you guys think. We are starting with It is for the higher good. Followed by commitment. Commitment. Bringing up the rear, we are accept for all it's worth. There we go. All right. Altogether, they are telling us what? Well, you're being guided to trust that this choice truly is for the higher good, even if it feels heavy right now. You're asked to step fully into this commitment, not half-heartedly or with one foot out the door. The counsel here is to accept for all it is worth, meet the moment with presence, and work with what's in front of you so you can shape the absolute best possible outcome from where you stand. And that is our oracle. Now let's see the tarot. We have the tarot. All right. Feeling isolated and questioning who truly supports your path? Today's cards point to reassessing connections and speaking your truth. Stick around for the full reading to see what is being revealed here. We start with the Hermit reversed. Feeling alone, you versus the world, failure, immaturity. Next, 3 of Rods. A reassessment of associations and decide what is best or what is holding you back. And last but not least, we have the Page of Swords. A young, witty, creative person and a need for constructive criticism. Well, these cards all together tell us the Hermit reversed shows a sense of isolation, as if you're carrying everything alone and cut off from support. The 3 of Rods asks you to pause and honestly assess what's helping you move forward and what might be holding you back, including the company you keep. One of these connections may be the Page of Swords, a young, clever, and creative presence who could benefit from clear boundaries and some thoughtful, constructive feedback. That's our tarot. Let me know what you guys think of the cards today. And then, my darlings, my dears, my loves, let us once again weave together the Oracle and Tarot into one sacred spiral, my Witchlings, a single thread of guidance winding its way through every card. Drop me a comment and share what resonates. All right. All 6 cards come together to tell a story of conscious choice made under pressure. You're being reminded that this situation is for the higher good, even if it currently feels lonely and or unfair. The Hermit reversed reflects that isolation here, the sense that you're navigating this without the support you truly hoped for. The call to commitment asks you to decide whether you're fully in or quietly resisting what's being asked of you. The 3 of Rods urges a reassessment of what lies ahead and who truly is aligned with your growth. While accept it for all it is worth doesn't mean settling. It means working skillfully with reality as it is. One key factor may be the Page of Swords, a sharp creative presence whose words or actions need clearer boundaries and honest constructive guidance. This is about choosing clarity over resentment and intention over avoidance. That's our reading. Oh, and now our affirmation. I trust my path even when it feels lonely. I commit to my growth with clarity and courage, reassessing what supports me and releasing what does not. I meet each moment as it is and choose wisdom, honesty, and self-respect. That's our affirmation today. Oh. The 3 of Rods is killing me. Every time I say the Rods, I see a friend of the man behind the curtains in mine. Oh, my Lord. Which country, Chloe? I was checking last night to make sure that we did. But the 3 of Rods, every time I see it, I think of a friend of ours whose name is Rod. And I'm now imagining 3 of him, and that just... It's weird. Oh. We know what country she's from. I just can't remember which country it is. Thank you. I will make sure. I will edit that, and I will... I know, hon. I will make sure that I can send to you. I put you in the same place as Raven Wizard. I forgot. Yeah, same time zone, but a different country. So you know what we're going to do? Give me just a second. Close that. Open that. Open here. Okay. I can't remember where it was. Mark it. Thank you. There we go. All right. All right. We want... Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. But I have my... Okay. I know I can fix... Okay, yes, I do need to do... Wait, no, I found it the last night and I can't remember where it is. All right. I will make sure that that happens tonight. That's okay. I will figure it out. I will make it happen. Yeah, even if I have to just mail you a letter, we'll figure it out. Mousy goes over there. Man, Amy, that makes me want to go get Ord out of the storage. And I say Ord instead of Cassie because, well, I don't need to add a pink dinosaur or a pink dragon to my office. I will make sure that it's available tonight, hun. Okay, notebook. Make sure of course it's not. All right. If I ship them tonight, they might not get there before Christmas, but I will make sure it happens. I've actually been looking at a pink microphone and a pink mic stand. They are on the wish list for a little later once we're doing a little better. Mm-hmm. Oh, bummer. All right. Today is good, though. I'm having a good day. Are you guys having a good day? Other than me running a little later than I like, I'm having a pretty decent day. Why is my frame turned off? My brain, y'all. We're doing stellar. We'll make it happen, sweetheart. I know how much you want these earrings, and I will make it happen. That's the mom in me, wanting to make sure that the kids have the stuff they really, really want. Tell me what you want, what you really, really want. That is true. Oh, I have so much I want to do in here. Not like we think alike at all. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on to our self-care cards. We have Namaste. This is one of my favorite Namastes. Namaste, my friends. This is one of my favorite Namastes. Acknowledge what you do. How many things do you actually accomplish in a day? Do you even remember all of them? Take a day and be conscious of everything you start and finish. You will be amazed at how many things you actually do. From small to large tasks, take a brief moment to acknowledge every completed task. At the end of the day, thank yourself for what you have accomplished. There may be things that were not completed, but there's always tomorrow. Never mind that right now. Be grateful for what you were able to accomplish today. This will add motivation to do even more tomorrow. I love this one. That is our namaste. And then we have self-compassion. Self-compassion is nourishing joy. In every moment, there are infinite reasons to be upset and infinite reasons to be happy. Make a list of 5 things you could be happy about right now. Don't stop if more keep flowing. I have a roof over my head. I have food to eat. I have coffee to drink. I have soda to drink. I have amazing furry children who absolutely love me. I have amazing human children who love me. I have a wonderful partner who puts up with all of my bullshit. I have a wonderful town and community that I am part of. I have some of the most amazing friends in the world. I have all of my witchlings who I absolutely adore. I could keep going. I have so many blessings right now. And that is our self-compassion for today. They are really inexpensive. That they're not super duper expensive, and they're so much fun to make. Let's see. I think there's a disco going on in my head. Do what? Yep. Disco duck. Thank you, Rick Dees. What time is it for us right now? It is 2 o'clock. Yeah, 2:05-ish. Almost the end of the school day. I don't even know where that came from. I have not had kids in school in about 4 years. All right. I am so looking forward to Bitch and Witch tonight. But let's go on to Goddess of the Day. All right, Witchlings. It is time to honor the Goddess of the Day. She is a divine presence to inspire, guide, and walk with us in today's spiral. And today's goddess, my dears, Sephira, an ancient Kabbalistic goddess of divine light, the living, radiant force that moves through every, Sephira is an ancient Kabbalistic goddess of divine light, the living, radiant force that moves through the universe in every direction. She embodies miracles made manifest, victory through perseverance, and success born of illumination rather than by force. The 10 spheres of the Tree of Life bear her name for a reason. Sephira is the guiding radiance that reveals the path forward, lighting the way when certainty feels distant and hope feels dim. Today honors a miracle of enduring light when a single vial of oil burned for 8 days, sustaining what was sacred until renewal could arrive. In Sephira's presence, this is a powerful moment to return to dreams or goals once set aside as impossible. Re-examine them gently and creatively. New paths may now be visible. Invite her energy by filling your space with light, opening curtains and kindling lamps or candles. Acts of generosity, such as giving coins to loved ones, call in prosperity, while sharing simple foods like potato pancakes anchors providence and trust in abundance. That's our goddess. Isn't she gorgeous? I love her. Oh, I am so enjoying the goddesses of the day. Yeah. Nope, it's new. All right, so because of the fact we have gone back to announcing the Sanskrit word of the week on Sundays, we are now doing a little bit every day. So today's Sanskrit bit, I like that. Today, we are honoring Tejas by attending our inner fire with care rather than urgency. Tejas is the light of clarity and courage, reminding us to act with purpose while honoring our need for rest. A quiet breath, a moment in sunlight, or lighting a candle helps keep our fire steady, bright enough. A quiet breath, a moment in sunlight, or lighting a candle helps keep our fire steady, bright enough to illuminate, gentle enough to endure. That is our Sanskrit for today. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Go get some rest, Chloe. Good night. All right. Nobody loves us today, but we're getting really close to the holidays, so. Are we already to Moment of Zen? How are we already to Moment of Zen? It is time for our little Moment of Zen from our Little Book of Zen. We have quotes from Ludwig Wittgenstein and William Carlos Williams today. All right. Ludwig Wittgenstein tells us, the mystical is not how the world is, but that it is. William Carlos Williams, no ideas but in things. No ideas but in things. Interesting. That's our moment of Zen, y'all. Okay. Boom. Our closing blessing. May you be guided by quiet wisdom when the path feels uncertain. May you have the courage to choose what serves your highest good, even when it asks more of you than comfort allows. May clarity replace isolation, discernment soften confusion, and your commitment lead you toward steadier ground. Go gently, trusting that each conscious step carries you exactly where you need to be. And with that, it is time to wrap up for the day. As we open our circle, we extinguish our candle and extend our eternal gratitude to the ancestors who joined us today. Clink. Before we go, a quick little reminder. This channel is supported entirely by our Witchling community. There are no corporate sponsors here, just magic and love. So please do the whole like, share, and subscribe thing. And if you really love us, go ahead and join the channel. All right, my Witchlings, now let's all go out there and spread love, spread joy, and spread kindness. There's already enough darkness and hate out there in this world. Please, let's try to be beacons of hope and light for those lost and stumbling in the dark. And then tell your loved ones, whether they walk on two legs, fly with wings, curl up in fur, glide on scales, or tiptoe on tiny paws and claws, that they are absolutely precious to you. These moments slip away faster than we expect, and those last goodbyes often come far too soon. And if you take one thing and one thing only away from everything we do here, please let it be that you always remember you are loved. You are wanted. You are needed. And your purpose here is real, even if you haven't discovered it yet. I was 45 before I did. I love you guys to bits. Namaste, my witchlings. That was wonderful timing, babe. All right. Why did I feel like I had a necklace? You quit recording just as I finished singing to myself. We got through the goddess and no fuzzbutt today. I'm shocked. Where is the little brat? Ah. All right. Oh, okay. Earrings are coming out today because they're poking me and they're making me kind of itchy. Let's see. So, unfortunately, the MeWe fair in Bellevue was canceled for weather this weekend. I am sad, but I understand. Had a nice, interview chit chat with the woman in charge of that last night. I was actually talking to her when she decided it was going to be canceled. Oh, excuse the fluff out of me. Wow. Dr. Pepper's really talking back. But you know, it's all good. What else are we doing? Yeah, my brain is, I must have a jacked up spark plug in my head because my brain just keeps glugging at me. I don't know. But the upside to not doing the fair this weekend means I will be home. And that means we will be able to do Friday night guided meditation and all the normal stuff this weekend. So yay! Happy about that. I am still trying to get the damn newsletter out today. Oh, I am just off my game right now, and I know a big part of it is that it's the holiday season and I get kind of wonky every year around this time of year, but still it's like, please brain, work with me for just one day. Will it? No. Uh-oh. What's up, Will? Clunk. Because I know that particular grr. Doctors. I hate going to the doctor. I am hoping to get down to Oregon early next month. Hoping. Not positive it's going to happen, but I do hope I can do it. Because Will is not the only friend I have who's going to be in that area. Ha ha ha. I have a friend that we've been online friends for a few years now. And every year they travel out to Oregon and Oregon and California. And neither one of us had thought about it until last year when they were back home in Florida going, hey, wait a minute. I know where you took those pictures. That's some of my favorite places. But that's okay. If I can get down there during that time, it'll be awesome. And if you're hearing voices other than mine, that would be because the Spawn and his girlfriend are in the room next door. Oh, I hate that. But But I hate doctors like that. Oh my good gravy. Now see, my primary care doctor, if I had a surgeon pull that shit, my primary care doctor would pick up the phone and read the surgeon the riot act. But that's just the way he is. Or his wife would. His wife is his PA. She's awesome. They both are. But I do miss one of the PAs or one of the nurses that we had. She was technically at the hospital, but she worked in one of the clinics. And it did not matter which clinic you were in. If you needed a prior authorization for a medication, she was the one you had to call. Because this woman could sweet talk prior authorizations out of the most adamant no. It was great. Unfortunately, yeah, we already had the prior authorization done on the prescription before we even made it the 5-minute drive to the pharmacy. She was that awesome. And unfortunately, she had to go back home to Hawaii to take care of family. And instead of just taking an extended LOA, she just moved back. And I am sad because she was awesome. I would love to see her and tell her how well we're doing in this house. God damn, I got some. Under my desk is crowded again. I am so looking forward to being able to move stuff out of my office. Still trying to figure out the timing on that, though. Yeah. That would, yeah. I am hopeful that the concept was to email it to them, have him sign it and scan it and send it back. Otherwise, oh my God, if you had to make that drive, I would scream. That would be, I do too. That would be incredibly frustrating, but at least it's only a couple of hours. If memory serves. Haven't made that drive in a bit. Huh. That's who's not here. Andrea and Mimi didn't make it today, but that's okay. Mimi's probably sleeping because she was traveling. Yeah. Mimi long since landed, dear heart. I am losing my shit because of the mess on my desk. I am going to be tearing my desk apart and cleaning up behind me and just... Sorry about that. So the spawn is moving out the end of the month. I'm sad, but I'm happy at the same time. I am sad because he's going to be on the other side of the state. Oh, that sucks. I am so sorry, honey. He's going to be moving to the other side of the state, and that's going to be weird. But, and that's why I'm sad, but I am so happy for him. Because he is finally getting out of this town, and he needs that. It's going to be an awesome new start. Ha ha ha. Pa, pa, pa. Nah. All right. Had to, Let's start. Mooch the other one. Man, that just... Let's see what else. What are we doing? What else are we doing? There was other stuff I was going to talk about today, and I cannot remember what it was now. Hi. Oh! Podcasts this week. Sorry. So if you are a Pokemon fan, I'm going to encourage you guys to check out my podcasts this week. Because our Sanskrit word of the week fits this little friend all too well. And this little friend is going to be being referred to in both podcasts. What? Oh shit, I forgot the landscape feed. Couldn't see him. This little friend is the absolute perfect embodiment of Tejas. So y'all gotta come listen to the podcasts to see how we talk about Charmander this week. He my buddy. I'm really, really, really looking for... I'm super excited and super happy that I am doing the podcast. Everything that I do here, despite the fact that it is so stressful and so frustrating to get everything written up for the week and get it all done, I have so much fun doing this. And right now, right at this particular moment in time, I feel like I'm talking to myself, but I still enjoy doing it because for me, I love being able to share the knowledge I've gained. And with things like today and being able to weave Charmy into, you know, my Sanskrit or any other pop culture references, it is so much fun. And it modernizes some of this antiquated stuff. I mean, again, Sanskrit is a dying language. And because of that, people aren't learning it anymore. Which was one of the big reasons I started doing my Sanskrit word of the week, because it's so cool and it's such an integral part of yoga. And being able to, you know, tie pop culture references to a dying language, it hopefully, I don't think I'm going to be able to save the language, but, you know, it might bring some of it back. I'm playing with Charmy. Oh, good grief. And I'm yawning my head off because I crawled in bed around 4 o'clock this morning. And the irony to that is the man behind the curtain and I the other night were talking about how this weekend was going to be early mornings for me. So I needed to try resetting my biological clock a little bit. And I'm like, I don't even want to talk about that, because as soon as I talk about that, it pretty much guarantees I'm going to end up crawling in bed between 4 and 5 in the morning every night. And he's like, no, it won't. You're manifesting that. And I'm like, no, I know myself. This is what usually happens. It's not a deliberate thing. It's not, I know it's very much not a conscious thing. We talked about it and crawled in bed at 4 o'clock. Because as soon as I say I'm going to go to bed early, that just means that just set 3 hours after normal bedtime. I don't know why I do this to myself. That might work. He says, so say you're going to go to bed late. I really hate that my brain does this to me. I really do. And it's just so frustrating. Brain just beats on it again. I know I am caffeinated enough. I think I've eaten enough. I'm not positive. Oh, man almighty. The wind has picked back up. We're back in a flood watch. Let's see. Boom. Aerial flood watch. Yep, it doesn't say anything about the wind, high wind warning. Ow. Oh, my eyes. Oh, but the weather here, the weather outside is frightful. It really is. We do not want it to snow right now. There's the wind advisory note. thought we were under a wind advisory. All right, so we have a... What? Southwest winds 20 to 30 miles an hour with gusts up to 40 and 45. Wow. So we have a flood watch, wind advisory, and a heavy rain statement. Fan-frickin-tabulous, Mother Nature. Cheese and crackers. Ooh, Oregon's got some fun stuff too going on. And I wish we could share my screen right at the second. So Cedar River, Snoqualmie River at Snoqualmie Falls. It is under flood watch. Wow. 25 last week. Yeah. 25 Oh, we were at 70. That's only going to be half as big. So, hey, that's nice to see. But the insanity is... Yep. Wow. Kind of cool. Hello, Jenny. No, Mother Nature is not playing right now. You know something I have not heard yet that I am anticipating? That God we're seeing God's wrath for whatever reason of the week it is. We know what those reasons usually are. I'm just wondering which one they're going to pick this time. How are you doing today, Jenny? I know. I just realized that. I'm being reminded that was not the best thing to say as a brand new person just walks into the room. But it's true. I am kind of waiting to see what their, what the red hats are. Well, not the red hats. But what the other side is going to say is the reason behind this natural disaster. I mean, come on. They blamed Hurricane Katrina on the fact that we're queer friendly in this country. You didn't know that? I must have bumped something. Oops. Oh. Went to put my other glasses in the case. I didn't. I had a key. I had my notebook sitting on it, which I frequently do. Must have bumped something to do something to it. But yeah, Mother Nature is not happy with us. But global warming is a hoax, right? I can't even say that with a straight face. But, you know, I'm not like other girls. I actually paid attention to Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh, that's going to be wonderful. Wait. How much you want to bet? The muskrat is one of them doing that. We all know he's trying... He's trying to repopulate the world by himself. So, hey, have at it, dude. Just keep that thing away from me. That's what he's saying. Apparently 2/3 of all men under the age of 30 are not getting any kind of companionship. As in romantically. That is not hugely surprising. But 2 in 3 women under 30 are. Dating up for financial stability. That kind of makes sense. And see, that's... But yeah, they're not dating. That's actually, God, I just heard the word recently. Son of a bitch. I think it came from Monty. No, it was Admin V. Talking about how incel guys are convinced that women are only dating and marrying men for money. That they are utterly convinced that that women only want money. Yeah, that is, and as he's saying, women are the ones who bring life into this world. We are slightly more valuable than a lot of people give us credit for. And, well, and that also plays into the fact that how many men do you know that when a woman says, it's not the size, it's not the six-pack abs. We don't care if you're 6 feet tall or make six figures. Do you want to know what a woman really and truly wants? We want you to be our partner, our friend, our companion. We want you to do your share of the household labor. We want you to do your share of the child rearing. We want you guys to do your share of everything and not dump everything on us. We are not the ones doing the emotional labor for all 4 to 8 people in our home. We are not going to, go out and work 40 hours and then come home and do all of the child rearing and housekeeping. But yet these men are like, that's women's work. I can imagine how bad your hips are screaming at you. But men are, but then they'll turn around, they will look at the woman who is saying, they go, you're lying. And then turn to the pickup artist who is saying, you want to know how to get that woman's interest? Nag on her. Tear her self-confidence down until you are the best looking thing in the vicinity. Then she's going to love you forever. And I'm like, what? I don't, or they pull the alpha male shit and say you're beta male and all of that, and I'm just like, that's when I remind them that the alpha version of software is the shitty stuff. And that's the stuff that has all the bugs and the quirks and crashes constantly. I would much rather have the beta version. I don't understand it. I do not. And the best part of all of this is I have 2 young men that I love very, very deeply who would normally be part of the incel crowd, but they are both in very loving relationships right now, and it's hilarious. Because I'm sorry, if one of those 2, one of them in particular, if he is getting laid on a semi-regular, then that speaks very poorly of these incels. When in doubt, Charlie. Oi. And why are we becoming so much more violent all of a sudden? I mean, is it the time of year and that's why we've had like 4 incidents in the last 2 weeks? Is it the time of year? Is it the political climate going on? Or what? I just... I don't understand. And I don't like not understanding what's going on. Granted, that's my own personal trigger, but I don't like not knowing what's going on around me. And ugh. Yeah. Yep. I just... I will be, beebling along, minding my own business, just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on around me and why people are being denser than usual. I don't get it. I swear to God, half the reason I wanted to become a therapist was just I wanted to go through the psych courses so I could maybe potentially be able to understand how people work. Unfortunately, I don't even think that would have helped. But that's when all of the cult experts out there are being so helpful right now. Poor cat. I have an empty bed under my desk right now. There is not a furry child in it. Oh, Amy, you've missed it this week. Fuzzbutt has come out at the last 2 days to help with Goddess. And he has made his presence known. When he comes in, he will stand and yell at me until I turn around and pick him up. Then he comes up on the desk and sits here on the desk and gets pets and loves, and he boops the microphone and purrs into it, has to have, put his 2 cents worth in. And then he'll lay down and just kind of lay here and chill. I love my cat. He is such a good cat. He's an asshole, but I love my cat. So glad he's an indoor cat, though. Fuzzbutt in my chair. The one who claims my bed doesn't easily get up on the bed anymore, and so he waits until there's someone in the bed, and that would be Sarge. How is it that the smallest body in the bed takes up the most room? Discovered this with my children and my animals. Yeah, we are. Yep. Has been for a while. Oh, good. I'm guessing I'm guessing they are staying at least overnight. I mean, it started when my oldest was a baby. I would co-sleep with him when his father was at work. We would curl up in the bed together, and I had a king-size bed. And I would have this much of it, and the baby would have the rest. Same way with the other 2. Then I got the dog. He's 20 pounds. He's this little bitty puppy boy. And he would decide to lay, instead of laying horizontal or vertically on the bed with his head or his paws towards the pillows, no, he has to go horizontally and have his nose on Dad's hip and his back paws on Mom's hips, or kicking me in the ass, as the case may be. And it's worse with the bigger dogs. Yeah. And then when we wake up, we're trying to figure out why our legs are practically hanging off the bed and we're cramped in places that we aren't normally. Oh my God, the pain. Meanwhile, he's just laying there snoring blissfully away. Yep. Well, he's Min Pin Rat Terrier Pug, and we've been told by Chihuahua breeders that he's got Chihuahua, which I can see. Or he's just Chihuahua with a little bit of something else, but he is something else, I tell you. Love him though. He is such a sweetheart. So he has a couple of different barks. He has the big brother has left the house and didn't take me with him bark. He has his intruder alarm when someone comes into the house. He has this where were you? He it sounds like he's asking where were you? He says I love you. Oh, when he says where were you? You think he's trying to say hi, Sergeant? Hi, Sergeant. That's possible, too. So, Spawn's girlfriend came over. And Spawn went out to greet and walked her into the bedroom. And as soon as they came in the door, the intruder alarm started borking, and he followed them to the door. And then they shut the door on him, and he's like, and then he comes, he borked a couple more times at the door, and then came trotting over here to the doorway to my office and borked at me to let me know that there was a stranger in the house. She's not a stranger. Yeah, he only borked once. She's not a stranger. He knows her. He loves her. But it's not the normal day or time for her to be here. It's great. Yeah, and it's only been a couple of months, so, he's not, he's like, are you supposed to be here? I love him, though. He's such a good dog. Oh, speaking of the little shit, he was in here. He just wasn't in his bed. I love him. Best SCA purchase I ever made. Dogs are great. Animals are great. Let's see, what else are we doing? Boom. Yes. I have seen that one. I've seen that one a couple of times. A couple of different versions. I love it. I love it. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Absolutely nobody showed up in that one today. That's okay, though. A lurker? Ah, did anybody pop up on Insta today? Bummer. It's the holidays. I wonder if the Kick viewer is a bot. I've been told it might be a bot. That's true. Ba, 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 ba. Oh! I actually... So, I saw this little thing as I was shopping the other day. And I'm like, dude, that will actually come in handy and help me clear some of the excess crud out of my purse. So, I bought this. And you're probably going to say, what the fuck is that, Di? Well, let me show you. This is really cool. And I know I am not the only asthmatic in the group here. So we have this. You slip your inhaler in that way. You close it. And then you can use your inhaler. And I don't have my purse. And you can clip it on your bag, your backpack, your belt loop. And you've always got your inhaler handy. This is the coolest thing I have ever seen. I had never thought of a holster for my damned inhalers. And why this is such an awesome thing for me is I can clip it to the outside of my bag and not forget that I have it. So, because I do things like the reason this has this inhaler in it right now and I don't have the other inhaler in the other one, I have lost my other inhaler again. But they're so cool. And I got it on Temu for like $2. So, I love useful stuff. And because of my ADHD, out of sight, out of mind shit, I need to have everything out where I can see it. I love it. I had to drag Sarge home this morning. Okay, so my morning routine, I've told y'all this a few times. I love it. Yep. So I've told y'all about this a few times. My morning routine is I roll out of bed, come in here, scarf down morning meds, grab my sweatsuit that sits in here that is my dog walking outfit, pull it on over the PJs, socks, grab the shoes as I head out to the living room and put them on. And then I leash one of the boys, depending on who's going out first. Some mornings it's Sarge, and Luna, some mornings it's Tookers. This morning I took Tookers out first, so Shoes, socks, leashed him, went out, took him around the long loop, and came back home. And that was good. It's been a while since we've done the long loop consistently in the morning. He was happy about this. Get the blondes leashed up. And Sergeant, instead of going out and taking the short loop, instead of taking the short loop, which is just walking around the green belt, we headed the opposite direction, down towards the new construction. Now, between us and new construction, there's a house that is a foster for the local German Shepherd rescue. We have stopped walking in front of that house for the most part because our dogs set off the German Shepherds. Was Sarge going to listen to that this morning? No. We walked all the way down to the new construction and he still wanted to keep going. And I'm like, dude, I need to go back home. Let's go back to the house and you can do your thing and you can just go chill out. I had to drag him. He was refusing. Then we're almost home. I mean, we were standing in front of the next door neighbor's house and a jogger comes by. Luna is an off-leash doggo, but, you know, she's a big dog. She can be kind of intimidating. And I forgot to put her bow on her this morning. So this gentleman comes jogging up to us and she just kind of trots over to him and he slows down and stops. I'm like, she's friendly. She just has to sniff. Sorry about that. And I'm trying to corral her because I can't let Sergeant get too close because Sergeant, despite being the little potato that he is a little angry potato and he is the asshole of the bunch. So I had to tell him, if you don't stop barking, I'm going to pick your ass up. He shut up. And then we got Luna into the house the chaos never ends with furry children or human ones. The power blipped. Air jail. Yes. Air jail. Yes. Sorry, I've been distracted by the fact that my digital frame is not on. And I've been trying to figure out why. I just remembered the power blinked yesterday, and I'm willing to bet it's been off since then. Exactly. It's always the little guy. Napoleon syndrome. You would think the little shit, after practically by a big dog, I'm not going to name the breed, you would think after having been accosted by a much bigger dog and almost losing that fight, he would have at least some caution around bigger dogs that he doesn't know. Does he? No, he tries to go befriend them or hump them or hang off of their cheeks because that's what his big brother and big sister taught him, right? We had a we had a Staffordshire Terrier, I think he was. Yeah, a Staffordshire Terrier mix. Aussie mix, thank you. Aussie Shepherd mix. Who was a big dog when we got Sergeant. And he was a very patient big dog, very sweet big dog. And he was so gentle with Sergeant. So when Sergeant would play with him and, you know, hang off his jowls and hump him and just be a little shit, he didn't get put smack down the way, you know, he probably should have. And we did him such a disservice by letting him think that bigger dogs are chew toys. Because Luna, hey baby girl, Luna taught him the same thing. She's equally as patient and tolerant with him. He tries to hump Took. And Took just ignores him, blows it off. It's like, oh, okay, it's you, whatever. I am so worried. I am so worried about him because he typically does this when Luna and Took are playing. So we have 85 pounds of Luna and 65 pounds of Took playing like big dogs, knowing they don't have to hold back with each other. And then Sarge will get into the middle of it and try and either bounce up between their faces as they're doing shit, or he'll be trying to hump Took. Uh-oh. Open the door. Open the door. Oh, she's going to make it to my door. You're okay, Andrea. Give me a sec. I'm going to mute for a second, y'all. I need to go clean up. Luna just erped in my doorway. Give me just 1 second. I need to at least throw some paper towels over it. There we go. Turning the camera back on. There's that one. There's that one. Okay, I'm back. She just got a little overexcited. The irony of me talking about, Sergeant hanging off of her. Oh, God. Yup. That sounds like Sergeant. I am so terrified of Tookers pulling the leash out of my hand because he's a bolter. And oh my God. I am so scared because nope. Then realized it didn't get him and went back from. Yep. That is so what ours would do. Hey, baby girl. The batters? Okay. She just laid down in the hallway between my room and the bedroom. But yeah, dogs are great, man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I am sure he was fine. Fucking Napoleon complex. That's what it is. We had another small dog. We had a corgi boy. God, I miss that dog. He definitely had Napoleon syndrome. And he was our referee. Because every time Sarge and our former big dog would be playing, he would be out there just bark, 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 bark the whole time. Wouldn't get into the middle of it. He would just stand there and bark at him. It was great. And then he'd hip check him because, corgi butts. If it didn't kill me, I'm good for more. Yup. That is Sarge. So Sarge. My damn dog. This dog. Bork, bork, yes. We are not getting political in here today. Thank you very much. I do that too often. But yeah, they're great though. Sarge was in his freaking cone of shame. We were going for a follow-up after he went toe-to-toe with, the big dog. Snoot to snoot? I don't know. But where he is in the freaking cone of shame, we get to the vet and there is another big dog there. You would think, because it's like 3 days after the event, you would think the little shit would be at least cautious. Was he? No! He went bouncing right on up to the big dogs going, hi, 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 wanna be my friend? The Swedish chef, yes. Bork, bork. I love my dog. He is the best thing ever. I do kind of miss having an orange cat. But see, I had the weird orange cat. I had a smart one. Loved that cat. Yeah, no, they don't. They have no concept of it. And they all think they're like 20 times bigger than they actually are. And then you get the dogs like, oh, he's not in here. Then you get the dogs like Tookers who think they're lap dogs even though they're 65 pounds. Child, you are too big to sit in my... Okay, fine, you're sitting in my lap. Yeah. What do I mean? Thank you. Yes, he does know he is. Orange ginger cats are the best. They're either highly intelligent murder machines, or they are dumber than a mud fence in a rainstorm. There is no in between. I have been lucky that the one I remember owning was the mass murderer. But, oh my God. Oh, cats, though. I love my cat. Love my dog. Luna, despite being, a banned breed in some places, she is a chicken shit. Because you look at her too hard and she will run and cower. That's why she takes her brother everywhere with her. I keep telling her, though, one of these days, or telling Sarge, one of these days, he's going to pick a fight with a bigger dog and his sister's not going to be there to rescue him. Well, that day came. Because while the bigger dog was going after Sarge, Luna was after the bigger dog's Frenchies. Frenchie, only one of them. And I'm like, seriously, people? Oh, Dobies do. Dobermans look like they're intimidating and scary and but they are some of the sweetest dogs, just like Pitties. Pitties are our house hippos. They're so cute and so sweet. Min pins, though. Min pins are the cutest thing. Because min pins have all of the all of the intimidating body language of a full-size Doberman, but in a miniature version, and they're just so funny and so cute. Oh, God. I have a live action version of that in my reels. I sent it to my Munchkin's partner because I didn't have the Munchkin in that particular messenger. And I'm like, my instant thought when I saw it was, Munchkin's going to love that. I got to send it. Cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. I'm a cat. I'm a kitty cat. And I dance, 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 and I dance, dance, dance. They're adorable. Yes, min pins are great. Man Behind the Curtain has experience with a min pin. Didn't own it, but belonged to, I think, a friend. And then the house we lived in just before we moved here, our neighbors across the street had a min pin. And just... they're adorable, especially when they think they're so vicious. And that is actually a problem because so many people will allow a small dog to be aggressive because it's cute and funny until it's not anymore. Did you know that most mail carriers would much rather see a pit bull in a person's yard between them and the mailbox than a small dog, especially Chihuahuas? Because Chihuahuas are the most aggressive breed of dog in the country, probably on the planet. And they will bite and they can hurt you. But nobody thinks about that because all that ever makes the news is when a bully breed, a big dog, does something stupid. It does far more damage. Yeah. Chihuahua. Yes. But that we've debated that too, Will. We've discussed possibly just not getting more. Rotties are fabulous. What the flop? Oh, okay, it's Liberty. I was seeing the cat reacting and I heard a noise and I'm like, what the hell did he just do? Oops. Oops. That's okay. Hi, goofy cat. Sorry about that. I'm still streaming. I love Roddy so, but our Amazon delivery guy, the FedEx delivery person, oh yeah. Both of them know exactly what kind of dog Sarge is, and they're both really cool. I have because I do grocery delivery and I order from Safeway. I order from Safeway and order it delivery. And I have put into my notes, do not knock. You will set the dogs off and that will just, chaos will reign. They have knocked twice. The first time was because I didn't put the note in, and the second time he just didn't read it. And I messaged the store saying, please make sure he doesn't do this again. While for us this time it wasn't a huge deal. With the life I have lived, I know that if there is a note like that, it could indicate that if if somebody gets woke up, it's not going to be pretty for the person that woke them up. So that's my fear. Exactly. Do I shop in person when I can get out? Yes. I very much enjoy being able to touch and feel the stuff that I'm buying and being able to take it home that day. But unfortunately right now where I don't have a car, I'm not able to go shopping in person much. That and the closest decent retail shop place for us is 2 towns over, to like 20 minutes away, about 30 minutes away. Because while yes, we have the outlet mall, clothes, that's the gym. Clothes. Torrid, so clothes. Perfume, shoes. Across the street. Oh, there is now, yes. And then in the next building over, we have clothes, Claire's. Can't remember. Hot Topic, Sunglass Hut, and then I can't remember the other. Yep, my car died. We're not sure if I cracked the head or just blew the head gasket, but yeah, my car died. Yeah, we don't do HelloFresh. We don't do HelloFresh because of the fact we ate gluten-free. I have since stopped eating gluten-free because it's just easier and cheaper. But I keep certain things gluten-free. Go have some fun, Andrea. So that is not feasible with things like HelloFresh, but partly due to his dietary restrictions, I have like 5-6 meals that I rotate through. Stir fry, chicken stir fry, and the easiest, best way to do that for us is I buy the cubed chicken from Safeway, and Safeway has their frozen stir fry vegetables pre-bagged. So I'll get 2 of those and I'll cook up basically a pound and a half of cubed chicken, throw soy sauce in, throw some ginger in, cook that up, just before it gets thoroughly cooked, splash in some sake, cook that, throw the veggies in, cook the rest of the sake off, and just let the veggies heat up and all of that. Serve it over rice. Quick, easy dinner. Broccoli beef, very similar. We pick up the sliced beef from Costco, the sous vide beef from Costco. That shit is amazing. Snip it. I take scissors and snip it into little strips, little chunks. Fry that shit up. Pop the broccoli into the microwave for a couple of minutes to thaw it up, because that shit cooks quick. So toss that in. Toss the broccoli in with that, with some ginger, some soy sauce, and my regular spices. Again, serve over rice. We have ham and cheese omelets on a regular. I don't do omelets. That's his forte, not mine. And then I do scrambles. And then so we've got the broccoli beef, stir fry, chicken and broccoli. And then I have discovered chili in the Instant Pot is super easy. So I'm making chili quite frequently. Meatloaf. I have to be careful with the meatloaf. The man behind the curtain doesn't do much of it. But I absolutely love making meatloaf in the muffin tin. So we have little meatloaf pucks. Those are great. Those help me with portion control too. So my Instant Pot is my best friend. I do a lot of just chicken breast when I don't have the energy and the spoons to cook much. So toss some chicken in the Instant Pot. 15 minutes later, we have dinner. Hell yeah. And if I'm running really late and I didn't take it out of the freezer, even still, pop it in the Instant Pot. 30 minutes later, we have dinner. I love my Instant Pot. So I love to cook. I really do. But I don't have the energy for it so often because I'm doing so much with Yoga with Di and Di the Yoga Witch. And I just... And the cleaning. I suck at cleaning up after myself. And so then I have to have enough spoons to stand and wash the dishes. All of the dishes we own at times. And then cook. I usually have the energy for one or the other, not both. The joys of being a spoonie, I tell you what. Life is good. Oh, and also, I just remembered, even though it's just Will and Amy in here right now, basically, we are readjusting at least until, I'm going to say, spring. So, Ostara. We are adjusting what time the podcasts are going to be airing, because only having an hour between finishing this up and then podcast, that does not give me enough time to walk the dogs, feed the dogs, and potentially even start dinner for the humans. So we will be doing podcast at 5:30. I will be updating the website with that probably shortly after we finish this tonight. Yeah, Will understands I can cook or clean, but not both. And unfortunately, and this is not a slight against anyone in my house at all. Hey, John, I am typically the only one to do the cooking and the cleaning. And you know what? I don't mind that most of the time. If I can get somebody to help me with the cleaning, I'd be great. But hey, Good, you needed it. If somebody would help me clean, I will happily cook for hours and hours and hours. But cleaning, no. Except in here. I am losing my shit because I haven't taken the time to really clean my office up in a couple of months. And it's getting to me. I need to. So, we're doing pretty good, John. That is true. Man behind the curtain and I last night were just talking about the fact that we need to do a good spring cleaning type cleaning in the house. And with the spawn vacating, thank you. That will be probably when we do it. And I don't want to be overly excited about my kid moving out. Because that just feels wrong. But there is a large part of me that is super excited both for us and for them. It's going to be awesome. The bonus kid that crashes with us works for a cleaning company, but I refuse to make him work on his time off. We're talking, we're actually going to scrub the walls and the baseboards and all of that. We need a work party to come, just pull all of the furniture and everything out of the house, scrub the house top to bottom, and start from scratch. Man, that would be really nice. A pain in the ass and hell to coordinate. But God, it would be nice. Would be. Oh. It would be a really nice way to start the new year. Hold on a second. Okay, where are you? Oh, shit. I rolled over my tubing. Hello. Come here. Come on. Yip, yip. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3. Upsie daisies. Look who came to say hi. Look at your baby. Oh, I got you. You want to say hi? Hi. He's a good boy. You want up on the desk? Okay. He's like, Mom, I got distracted. At least the candle's out this time. I'm not afraid you're going to set your tail on fire. Yeah. I have a lot of things I want to do. Yep, furry overlord. He is purring like crazy. My little diesel motor here. But I have so many dreams that I want to do with this house and this property, but realizing that financially and physically it's going to be very difficult. But I have plans, I have dreams, and I am going to manifest this shit, aren't we, Fuzzy Bud? Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to get you a catio before you're not with us anymore. Yeah. What do you think? You think that would be awesome? You wouldn't have to step in the grass. And I know you hate the grass. That's why you don't like going outside. So yeah, I'm so lucky with that. Hi. Yes, I talk to my cat like an idiot. He's a good boy. Hi, sweet boy. He's my baby. Can you guys hear him? I ask if you guys can hear him, and he starts purring louder. He's such a good boy. Can I have Tookers come say hi too? Or are you going to dominate Mom's attention right now? Uh-oh. He heard his name. Hold up. Come here, buddy. Come here. You want to come say hi? Oh, nope. Oh. He looked at me and walked out the door. Apparently he's mad at me for picking the cat up. Oh, bad mom, huh? I'm so mean. So what does everybody have planned for the solstice, or for the Sabbat? We have Yule coming up. Winter solstice. Oh. I'm not doing the fair this weekend. We can actually do something for the solstice Saturday. Yeah, very much not amused. He was very angry with me when he walked out. The side eye he threw over his shoulder. Oh, it is almost time to go OUTSIDE. And yes, even though the cat's the only one here, I'm not sure whether the others can hear me in the other room. Yeah. Dude. Luna the other day. So for those of you who are new, you've stumbled into Chilling with the Witchlings. This is where I just kind of chit-chat with my viewers. Luna is one of our 2 big dogs. And I had the blondes out. I have 2 yellow dogs. And Luna is off leash like normal. And I'm trying to convince Sergeant to go up and go in the house. And I tell Luna, go get Dad. Go in the house, go get Dad. And she hops up, goes running and hops up onto the porch and noses at the door, because occasionally I'll leave it unlatched so she can open it. And she noses at it and it doesn't move, and she just stands there and stares at it like, Dad, come open the door. I was told to come and get you. Open the door. She was so good. And that is the first time I have seen her actually do that one. I can usually tell her porch, and she'll go up on the porch and stand nose to the door. But I have never seen her, when I tell her go get Dad, go in the house. It was great. She is so smart. She is the smartest dumb blonde I have ever met. I love my dog. Oh, wait a minute. We have the emojis of the puppers. We can put Luna and Sergeant in the comments. I love my puppies. But this is our life here. We are surrounded by furry children. 4 furry children, 3 humans. There's the babies. It's Luna and Sergeant. Oh. Time hop was fun this morning. Apparently Derpy Luna picture was taken 2 years ago today. And then we have the Tookmaster and the Furry Overlord and the Dorkfish. I love the Dorkfish. Yeah, good kitty cat. Hi. Hi, you. You stopped purring. Did your purr break? There it is. He does not normally sit here this contentedly. Hello, Neymar. How are you today? Welcome to Chilling with the Witchlings. We're just kind of sitting here chilling out, chit-chatting. I am playing with the fuzzy butt. The cat. Where's Fatima? Hello, Fatima. Ah, Neymar is Fatima? Okay. That's kind of a cool name. The Neymar. Fatima's a really pretty name. Let me see. Ah, that makes sense. Makes sense. Then Pele. Ooh, Pele was pretty cool. Can't remember if Pele is still with us. Yeah. He likes to check out new viewers' channels so that we know who they are. It's just kind of fun. Yep. Neither. Labubus are creepy AF. I no. I am. Is it just me, or Labubu is the modern day frickin' Beanie Babies? Just a thought. Oh, what? Okay. Oh, okay. You want me to stop petting you? Okay. You're a good boy. You're shedding like a mother. Are you gonna leave a bunch of black fur on my desk again? I thought so. Oh! Blame the cat. He laid on it. He's such a good cat. Yeah, that would be his tail. He was whipping the mouse with his tail. Yes! There we go. Your fur is kitty glitter. So it's kitty glitter instead of kitty litter. Dude, we have the most amazing cat litter. So, the man behind the curtain. Hey, Mike! The man behind the curtain has the most pregnant nose of any non-pregnant woman or pregnant person I have ever met. You have a pregnant nose. Any woman who has been, or anyone who has been pregnant will know exactly what I'm referring to. This man has a superhuman sense of smell. So his one reason, real big reason for not wanting a cat was he didn't want the litter box smell. I fully agree with that. Understand what he's talking about. And so when I decided I was going to get this guy, I went on the hunt for a litter that would mask the smell. And we stumbled across, I want to say it's Nature's Best. Yeah, we stumbled across walnut shell kitty litter. And oh my wow, this shit is just amazing. I'm pulling up Chewy so I can give you the exact name. Confirm that it is, Apparently I am signed out. So, walnut. Okay. But it's naturally fresh. It's the multi-cat. We ended up going to multi-cat because we had a second cat for a while. And he just really likes it. But between the naturally fresh cat litter and the igloo litter box, we have had people who have noses almost as sensitive as his walk into the house and not realize we have a cat. I will sing the praises of this shit. And on top of that, Spawn and I are both asthmatic. And we have never had an issue with this litter setting our asthma off. I cannot sing its praises enough. It does have some dust, but nowhere near the amount that normal clumping clay litter. Oh, your wife is so lucky. My nose was so sensitive when I was pregnant that I love Subway sandwiches. But I could not go into Subway and get one while I was pregnant because if I walked in while they were baking the bread, all hell broke loose. Or at least it felt like I was, purging hell. Mars Bars ice cream. That sounds good, John. I didn't know there was a shredded newspaper litter. That sounds kind of cool, too. I actually... Oh yeah, that's the stuff for hamsters and gerbils and guinea pigs. It's set, yeah. I actually know someone who uses that and they love it. And bunnies, yes, because we were gonna get some of that for the bunnies if we could convince them to litter train. Didn't work. We didn't put enough time and effort into it. Oh, I love my furry children though. It's kind of a good thing I didn't need to do anything with my keyboard, sweet boy. Oh. Ha. You want to come say hi now, buddy? Hey, come here. We're wrapping up, so come here. Come here, Tookers. Come here. It's okay. I'm not mad. Here we goes. Yip, yip. Doop. Come here. There you go. Tooker says hi. He hasn't come over and said hi in a bit. Oh, yeah. Look at this big guy. Yeah. Hi, baby. You're going to say hi to your kitty? He's saying hi to the kitty. Oh. What? You say hi to kitty, and you say hi to mama. And you say hi to the friends on the computer? Okay. Look at this big guy. Look at this monster. Oh, he's such a sweet boy. Love you, baby. Hi. Ha, I got you. You get a pupper. All right. You gonna hop down now? Ready to hop down? All right. Oh. That's one thing Will doesn't miss about what? Oh, I got your ear. I got your ear. Don't lick my neck! That feels funny. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's funny. We live we live near where Weyerhaeuser started. Right down. Just a good boy. All right. Where? Yeah, Weyerhaeuser. Weyerhaeuser, however the fluff it's pronounced. Yes, I know, buddy. Yeah, Weyerhaeuser still owns a fuck ton of land in the valley here. It's whack. They have their I'm pretty sure it's their like corporate headquarters in Federal Way. Yeah, Federal Way where 18 and 5 intersect. It's actually favorite color number 3. Purple and teal are my favorite colors. But I didn't want to use them for my business. Because for some reason, purple and teal just didn't scream yoga to me. And the pink works. There are days when I feel like I'm living in a Pepto-Bismol bottle. But you know what? I'm not complaining. I like Pepto. Yes, it does. Oh. Look what I have, Amy. And yes, it's what you think it is. And a Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Happy holidays. And we say happy holidays because we acknowledge that from the end of November through the middle of January is like 50 different holidays. And I like to encompass all of them. And then, yeah. And I'm also of the opinion that if you are going to take the 2 seconds out of your day to pay attention to my existence and wish me well, I will respond in kind. Because, why be rude? And if someone... Oh, I know. I am aware, babe. Oh, look at the fur that's flying all over the desk, you silly cat. Happy holidays. When the merry bells keep ringing. Oh, dear Lord. I can imagine that one. I do actually kind of like the song they came up with the headache, nausea, upset stomach, diarrhea, Pepto. Oh, look at that. We have hit our 2 hours. How fantabulous. Oh, I'm sorry. Doo-doo. And the purge start. All right, my darlings, my dears, my lovelies. All right. Did you pussy butt? Pick your snoot up. Pick your head up. There you go. There's the kitty, baby. You want to come say bye to everybody, fuzzy boys? Want to tell everybody bye and you'll see them tomorrow? Yeah? Well, get up here and talk. I know you want to. Oh, you don't want to today. Oh, he doesn't want to. I'm shocked. Oh, cool. Hey, Alan, we're actually just getting ready to wrap up. Trying to convince Fuzzbutt to come say bye to everybody. he managed to... but that's okay. He's a good kitty. Oh, I got the ear. It's a really good thing I don't need to use my keyboard right now. And it's a really, really good thing that I have a really big desk. Demon cat. I love him. All right, Witchlings. I hope you all have a fantabulously magical rest of your day or night, wherever you are. And let's go out and spread love, joy, and kindness. There is already so much hate and discontent. Please try to be a beacon of light and hope and love for those lost in the dark. Also, make sure your loved ones, be they human, scaly, furry, or feathered, know that you love them beyond measure. Those moments slip away faster than we expect, and our last goodbyes often come far, far, far too soon. And if you take one thing and one thing only away from everything we do here every day, please let it be that you always remember you are loved, you are wanted, you are needed, and your purpose here is genuine and real. Even if you don't know what it is yet, I was 45 before I figured out my reason for being here. I will see all of you soon. I love you guys to bits. Namaste, Witchlings. Come back for podcast in 2 hours.